Over the past few years, the gaming industry has a really big thing for nostalgia, bringing back great and memorable games from yesteryear with full-on remakes that bring classic games a brand new coat of paint whilst fixing various issues to make for the ultimate version of these beloved titles. Whilst these remakes have been going around for quite a while now, this Renaissance period really started off with the release of Crash Bandicoot The Insane Trilogy in 2017, and since then we've seen Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Shadow of the Colossus, and most recently Medieval and SpongeBob. But now we're getting another beloved title from THQ, the mid-noughties action-adventure title Destroy All Humans. So let's see how they did, shall we? Story-wise, the game sees you playing as an alien called Crypto, who angrily invades a 50s American town after his predecessor is captured. So Crypto has a rampage throughout the town, literally destroying all humans and whatever is in his path. It's a daft story that's mostly played for laughs, and it is a parody of 50s America and classic B-movies. The script is very tongue-in-cheek and it's often rather funny, though there's a time where the script can feel a bit dated in these times as tastes have changed since 2005. If you played the original game in 2005, then you'll probably have a good idea on how the game plays. You go through the game's 20 odd levels doing many different tasks that mostly revolves around destruction and messing about with humans, such as brainwashing them or even disguising yourself as one. It's all gloriously daft. The game's main levels themselves are actually rather short bite-sized chunks, not taking longer than 15 to 20 minutes to complete. The levels themselves are set in one of several areas, and whilst the play areas and missions are a little small, it's after in between missions where you can explore these areas to their entirety and find little secrets and blow more stuff up. It's very fun just to wander around attacking humans with the huge variety of fun weaponry and abilities at your disposal. Add in the decent amount of upgrades available for Crypto and you're pretty much an unstoppable human destroying machine, and it's just a blast to play. Crypto's many abilities and weapons include the ability to pick up enemies and toss them about, a lightning gun that does a lot of damage, a spaceship that can level a building, and yes, even an anal probe that can be very funny to use. Those wondering if the game feels dated today will be glad to hear that the game has seen some refinements from its 2005 original to make gameplay more accustomed to modern tastes. The controls have been entirely redone and feel much more better this time around. You also can combine your weapons and abilities as well, and Crypto is much more manoeuvrable than ever before as you can dash and even use a skateboard to boost. If there's any problem with the gameplay, is that the mission design can feel a bit dated by today's standards. But that isn't really a problem as it's still very much fun. It's the difficulty spikes that can be a bit harsh at times. There's also some forced stealth sections that are a bit crap, but thankfully these sections are very few and far between. Lengthwise, the game offers a decent sized experience, taking you a good 8 to 10 hours to reach the game's conclusion if you just focus on doing the main missions. Thankfully, there's a decent amount of stuff to do to keep you busy after the credits have rolled. You have several, as aforementioned, open world sections, which houses many different collectibles and challenges to keep you going. Adding all the main missions have optional objectives that can help you upgrade Crypto, and there's also some hidden costumes for him as well, so to complete the game 100% you're probably talking a good 15 to 18 hours. On to the presentation time now, and the original back in 2005 was a decent looking title, but yeah, now it does look a bit dated. But this remake has seen a really impressive graphical overhaul from environments to character models and levels. It all looks great. The game's several open areas have seen night and day improvements with new buildings and more detailed areas. It's quite shocking for fans of the original. Character models also look decent too, Crypto is spot on, and the human characters have that sort of cartoony realistic art style that really works well. Audio time now, and the game has always had a nice little soundtrack playing on the 50s setting. The game's voice acting is also pretty decent with the same voice actors returning, and yes, that means the Jack Nicholson sound in Crypto, but the voice acting has been lifted straight from the original, so it can sound a little bit off at times. Conclusion time now, and Destroy All Humans is a welcome remake of the mid-noughties oddity. This 2020 re-release is seen as a stunning facelift with some wonderful looking vistas and great character designs that still captures the charm of the original. The game is rather basic by today's standard, and the humour may not be for everyone, but the game is a blast to play, and it's great to see some new content added in for good measure. There's a few technical issues and the difficulty spikes here and there, but for the budget price it's hard to turn down. So with that, I'm giving Destroy All Humans a 7 out of 10 with the title of good. As always, thank you for watching my review, like, rate and subscribe, and until next time, happy gaming, bye!